Hey, welcome to the Big Friendly Truck. It's about 7:30 at night. We're on our way south towards Agonda Beach in Goa. There aren't very many places to stay. The clutch is on the way out, and it's Raffy's birthday tomorrow. So we've kind of made the biggest call of the journey yet, really, which is to kind of drive the next 440 kilometres, I think it is, through the night to get to Agonda Beach, so we can just stop and regroup. That's the plan. We're going to trust in our friend Ludo to take us there. He wants to have a holiday too, and just going to take it easy, and hopefully we're going to get there. Yeah, that's the plan. Yep. So we'll catch up with you hopefully in a few hours, probably about 8 maybe, on where we are. All right, God bless you.
Big Friendly Truck out. Oh my god, I'm crying, bro. No. Oh. Say that again, Dad.
Oh.
You're on camera.
Only comes out once. That's what she said.
Oh my god.
Good morning from India. Welcome to the Big Friendly Truck Diaries. As for our last video last night, we tried to push through last night to make it the not unsubstantial sort of 460 kilometres to get to Agonda Beach last night after stopping at a couple of places and trying to find somewhere to stay or not sort of finding a suitable truck park. We both decided that maybe we should just try and push through the night and pretty much get to Goa at dawn. I called time at about 2:30 and I found a really empty truck park that was actually filled with trucks last night. As you can see this morning, it's empty. They've all gone. Raff was already asleep in the passenger seat with the navigation phone in his lap. Bless his little soul. It's his birthday today, so this is one to remember for him probably. Yeah, so pretty tired. I've had about 6 hours sleep. I went to bed about 3. I woke up at 9. The road was just it's just full construction basically, so you get new sections and then they suddenly end and it's like freaking like the moon again, and then there's diversions and all sorts of stuff, so it's just really slow going. And at night time, obviously, even with all the lights on and full beam and everything else, even though it was quite quiet, it was just getting a bit too hectic. It's just going to damage the truck. He's just taking a bit of a beating. And the good news is we've still got a clutch. It's pretty much at the end of its days, so I'll be ordering a new one. I've already got all the details from a Mercedes dealer in London who can order a proper Mercedes clutch in, and I've got a friend coming out to Mumbai who's from Mumbai in January, so I'm going to get him to bring it with him in his some luggage, and a new fan for the radiator with all the correct blades in place. So yeah, that's where we are this morning. Feel a bit jaded, obviously. I've just checked the oil and checked the water are all cool there. That's good. So it looks like the head gasket's holding. I have to retorque the head down. Actually, funny enough, after 1,000 kilometres, which actually puts us at Agonda Beach, which is great. I just need to get a set of feeler gauges so I can reset the valves after I've retorqued the head down. Yeah, that's where we are at the moment. 248 kilometres we stopped out last night from our destination, and we should be able to hopefully accomplish that today. So we'll be on the beach for Raffy's birthday, which is what I promised him, albeit maybe not quite when he was born. He's actually, looking at my watch, it's about 10:05, and from my memory of 12 years ago, I think he was born at about 10:30. I think we went to hospital about 7:30. He was born at 10:30. It was a water birth. We were in one of the birthing baths, so I actually delivered Raff into the world, which was one of the most amazing experiences of my life, to be fair. Watching this small baby emerge with his eyes open underwater with no panic, totally chilled, was superb. And bless my wife who's upstairs looking down on us, hopefully, for producing 2 nice wonderful kids that a father could have. I'm very, very, very blessed in that respect. So this is a Big Friendly Truck. Raff's obviously completely crashed out in the back. I'm having a cup of coffee and a bowl of cereal. Yesterday we kind of survived on Coca-Cola and bourbon biscuits and other such things, in a banana. After meeting a very nice Indian lady in the morning who came around to find the other family who'd already left, and had a really lovely chat with, I think her name's Desna. She brought me some chai, and she brought some fruit for us and all sorts of stuff, which is really cool. The hospitality in India is pretty outstanding, albeit sometimes you do feel you are a little bit mobbed. Camper vans not really being something that they have here, so we're quite a novelty, which is again I think one of the main reasons why that when we try and ask for places to park, they always try and offer us a room or something like that, and it's like, no, we live in our truck. So of course, if we're not going to pay for a room, they won't let us park. So that's all the hotels and guest houses and stuff out of the window. So when it's dark and you're overlanding, it's very difficult to sort of try and find a park. I mean, as I say, I came across this truck park. It's in the middle of absolutely nowhere. It's not near a town. We've had no people around, no one knocking, no crowds to please or anything like that, and it's absolutely superbly quiet. In fact, I woke up this morning with birdsong on the roof. This bird just singing away. Obviously the road's just over here, so you can hear a bit of road noise, but this road's not obviously super busy because it's absolutely super under construction as they're turning it into a 4-lane. So yeah, anyway, that's where we are. So hopefully today we can push on, and we're going to be having, like I say, about a 4-week break from moving and driving. That'll give me a chance to fix some of the stuff on the truck. Might see if I can find some wheel paint, repaint these wheels silver, have a look at this back axle problem again, but I'll get a seal coming over from the UK on that one, so it's leaking, but it's not nearly as bad as it has been. I'll check the diff oil yesterday, as I say, and top that up. It took about, I don't know, quarter of a litre, the whole diff takes 1.5 litres, so we weren't too far under. I'd also put, funny enough, a fixed exhaust bracket that I made in Taftan when we crossed across from Pakistan from Iran into Pakistan, which was my temporary bracket to hold the exhaust. And I actually fixed that yesterday morning, which was actually a godsend because the road was, shit. I mean, there's no other question. I mean, it's in England, obviously, it just wouldn't be open at all, but obviously here, things have to move, trucks have to move, and they use these roads regardless whether they're finished or not. Anyway, hopefully the road gets better. That was all I was planning. We always just kept thinking every next section last night we'd get to a turn and the road would improve, but it just wasn't doing that for us. It wasn't going to play into our hands. Probably going to find out this morning that I'm on this piece of road out here that's actually one of the laid sections, and we're going to be clear all the way to Goa, but at 2:30 in the morning I'd had my eyes out on stalks for I driving for 12-13 hours. So that wasn't so good. We lost our indicators yesterday morning, so we had no indicators, which kind of isn't really a problem in India because even cars with indicators don't really use them. So it just means you drive very much more, you always make sure there's a space when you can pull out, and it's not such a huge issue, but I think it's a loose connection behind the dash. That's what it was last time, so I should probably pull that out in a minute and get that sorted. So we've got indicators today, and oil the air horn because the motors need some oil in it because it's not working at the moment, and we could seriously do with that horn back again because you really do need a loud horn in this country, and not to be afraid to use it. It's not like the sort of politeness we have in Western Europe, where you toot your horn, and if you toot it the wrong way, people start having a row with you. Here it's just mandatory, to use your horn. In fact, all the trucks say, please press horn, wait for side to pass, because they all sit in the middle of the road, and some of them indicate to tell you which side they'd like you to go down, which is very considerate, but most of the time you just hit the air horns and make sure they know you're coming. And ease off the gas, just kill some of that closing speed, because we are, even though we're a very old slow truck, we're actually one of the faster trucks on the road here. It's only the cars and the motorcycles that zim around us. But we're all good, just tired, and looking forward to basic zim R&R on a beach, and getting a tent out and setting up camp, and just generally kicking back. The good news is a friend of mine, Thomas, who I was supposed to meet who we haven't met because of the head gasket issue, and he's flown to Sri Lanka, but he's traversing India at the moment on a Enfield motorcycle, and he's left that in Goa at a lady's house that he knows, and he's cleared it with her that I can come along and pick it up. So once we're all sort of parked up and settled in, I can sort of get a taxi or something like that into Goa and go and collect this Enfield. Maybe pop in and get some temporary insurance sorted out. We've got insurance on the truck in India. You can insure things in India. That was about £85 for a year. I don't know what that insurance is worth in reality, but it's certainly a piece of paper. The one we got checked the other day at a sort of stop coming into the sort of Goa, into the Mumbai area, sorry. We got weighed, so we now know we weigh 5,860 kilos with a full tanks of fuel and half a tank of water. So we're about 1.5 tons under our max weight, which is cool to know. That's the first time the truck's been weighed. I thought we were about 5.5 tons plus fluid, so that was a pretty good estimate of where we are in terms of weight. But then they asked us to check, vehicle documents, insurance documents, driving license and stuff like that, just to ensure that I am who I say I am. We got held up yesterday as well, which was a bit of a pain, which is another reason for finishing so late, because they have a fast tag system for the electronic tolls here. And of course we can't charge it because I don't have an Indian bank account or card. So we always have to ask people to recharge. It took us 45 minutes to get that message through. And finally a guy actually managed to recharge us with 1,500 rupees on our card and clear our blacklist, because you get blacklisted basically if you run into debt on the toll system here. Of course, the road last night will be a toll road, but all the toll stations were not even operational. So at least yesterday's journey and probably most of today's journey will be toll free. So we should have quite a nice sort of section on our card left for travelling onwards and back towards Mumbai at some point in mid-Jan. Anyway, I'm going to love and leave you. I've had some breakfast. I'm having a coffee. Gonna get my guitar out in a minute, have a little play, as I say, have a look at the indicators, whack some WD-40 into the horn motor and see if that sorts that out, and just let Raff have a sleep, basically. I've sent a message to the lovely family we met just in the Mumbai park at Sunset Beach, which was gorgeous. So we hung out there for a day, which wasn't planned. I suppose one of the nice things about travelling is if you're not in a real mission to get somewhere, like to an aeroplane or a border crossing for visas and stuff like that, you can obviously just make your own itinerary. So we stopped for the day and then went out and bought a chicken, which they killed there and then and plucked and sorted out. So it was totally fresh. That was €5 for just under 3 kilo chicken. And that's without haggling or bargaining or anything like that. That was just a straight price. And had a barbecue. Went and cut a whole load of wood up, and we had a lovely barbecue, and we all sat outside and cooked, roast potatoes on the fire and nice food with the they're from Belgium. And Raffy had a chance just to hang out with some kids, their eldest son being 9 and the twins, a boy and a girl, 7. But Raff's pretty sort of adaptable at playing with different kids of different ages now. Not that he wasn't before. Kids are kids, basically. They get on, language barrier or not. And of course these kids speak French, so there's bits of French coming from me and bits of French coming from Raff, and that's quite cool, because obviously we're learning on the Duolingo and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the update report today. The video is a little bit longer, as people have requested, giving an update. And so hopefully the next time I'm posting a video, we should hopefully be in Goa and on Agonda Beach, where the overlanders can park, ready to chill out for a bit and catch up. And I hopefully can get some Wi-Fi and actually sort of post a bit more frequently and sort of catch you up, so you actually sort of come into the right country where we are at the moment. Because of course at the moment most of the videos that people are seeing are in Pakistan, we've been in India 10 days and we were in Pakistan for 45 days, so you get the picture. Anyway, you know what to do if you like this sort of stuff. You want me to keep posting. Raff will be arriving on videos later. I know people have asked to see more of Raff, but of course he's quite not worried, but he's certainly not 100% enthusiastic. He gets quite a lot of attention here in India from people, and although he's a very outward-going young man, I think the idea of being a sort of YouTuber or whatever else, although it sounds good in his own mind. It's something he's going to have to sort of get his head around. But he has been on a couple of the videos and sort of saying some bits and pieces and narrating, so you won't just get my grizzly old face on some of the videos in the future. And I will do that interior truck video shortly as well, when I have a chance to actually get the truck looking half decent, because we are covered in dust and generally travelling quite hard at the moment. Anyway, you all take care, and I'll catch you on the next slide. Ciao for now. Bye. Good morning, welcome to the Big Friendly Truck. We're at Quirham Beach, north of Goa. We've got some French friends, the Waffle family, and another French van that's here as well. So we had 3 vans last night here in the spot. We're just about to move to a sort of area where it's sort of near trees and a little bit off the track, because we're right on the sort of ferry port. There's a little ferry here route, so quite a lot of people, although it was very quiet last night. Just going to put a little bit out of the way and chill out, basically, go swimming and relax. Raffy's asked to stay another day after his birthday. That's absolutely cool. We're not in a rush to get anywhere now, so just going to take it easy, and we'll drop down to Agona Beach in the next couple of days. It was nice to have a long sleep last night. Went to bed at 1:30, woke up at just on 11, I think. Actually, maybe it was actually just on 12, to be fair. So almost 11 hours kit for me, which is probably needed after that epic drive the other day. So as I say, we're going to move trucks now, go and park up, get the awning out, get the chairs out, and chill. All right, speak to you all a bit later. Bye.